Hello there, everyone. It's me again, Timmy64 here. I remember I last asked you guys about what I should do for the next video. So, because you guys all voted that I should do explain every gacha stereotype part 2, I'm gonna do another one, but I'm not gonna really include a lot of stereotypes. But anyways, let's get this do it. So the first one we're gonna start off is with the Ice Queen, which this was a very popular type one from the 2018 era of YouTube, possibly if I'm correct. For me, I was never into gacha back in 2018, only until 2025. The thing was, I was probably watching too much BeamNG Drive videos besides this, but they would also want to actually be like make peace with the Demon King, and of course, the video would play Dark Side by Alan Walker, if you remember that song, if you were a gacha kid in 2018. But now we're gonna move on to the Fire King, or whatever you call it. So here he is. He basically was part of the video, like I wanted to make peace, whatever. But sorry, but they like realized that they're like very different, and yeah, for the most part, of course, like I said, they were very popular in the 2018 to 2019 era of gacha life, which for me, I was watching my BeamNG Drive videos or Roblox videos. Who knows what I was watching, but yeah. So yeah. Anyways, the next species we're gonna now move on is, of course, this is another one I saw a lot, called senpai. Which, if you know him, senpai here is, of course, well, in reality, it just means in Japanese that senpai just refers to someone who's actually older than you, so it's not romantic. But in gotcha, for some reason, it's used a lot as a sort of romantic thing, which I watch those please notice me senpai videos for some reason, like, yeah, there's nothing really much I could possibly about Senpai himself. Although at like the end of the video, he's eventually found dead. His dead corpse or whatever. He's just running around like by the Yanda girl, whatever you call it. And yeah, of course, if you are an anime fan, then you probably know these guys as much as I do. So there's nothing else probably I would say. I mean, they're just normal, possibly. And yeah, now we're gonna move on to the next one. Now, the next species is the Yandergirls. I mean, like, or whatever you call them again, like serial killers, whatever. So they are basically the girls the girl is like who are obsessed with Sandpiper, which they mostly kill other girls in the school for some reason, just so they don't touch their Sandpiper, or they just really want to be noticed. For some reason, I don't know what their problem is, but yeah, for the most part, nothing really much. And now the final species we're going into is of a classic one, the depressed girl, which these were a very popular one during 2018 or 2020 area of basically gotcha, which they are the depressed ones in the story where they have a very sad past, which I'm sure back in 2020 would have possibly made you cry if you were watching gotcha back then. I was not. I was watching BeamNG Drive too much Roblox videos, so I was never into much of gotcha, but yeah, this is basically a species. They were possibly even known by being hated by their mother, or they even had an abusive father. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider like subscribing, and goodbye.